So I see new manuscripts coming from some young scientists at the Journal of Physical Chemistry every day in my office. I think the message is getting out that people really think that this is an important journal for the field.
Yeah, having said that, I also met in my conferences and meetings a lot of young scientists, and they come and ask how to get to publish. And then often I've been either giving a talk or just a conversation, discussions, telling them what are the main criteria for Journal of Physical Chemistry and Chemical Letters, and they sort of getting interested. And one of the things we have now done is multimedia through Facebook. And you can see there is a lot of young scientists logging in, and surprisingly most of the countries we never thought, like Egypt, India, Korea, all these people from all over the international, they follow what we post. And in the Facebook we post a lot of interesting developments, interesting articles, all those things, and I think the social media is playing also a very important role.
I think that's a manifestation of how the journal is sort of a center for the community of physical chemists, right? I mean, there's a close alliance too between the Division of Physical Chemistry for ACS and the journal, and I think that synergy, really brings people together, in the form of the journal.
And that's reflected in the editors that we have, many of whom have been very involved in the division as well as in their respective fields. And we have, coming back to your idea of the international character of the authors, as well as the international character of the people who come out to our Facebook. We have editors in China and India, in Europe, and so we're really a very global journal, and a global journal with editors who are very active in their respective research fields.
Yeah, and the scope of the journal covers such a broad range. It's not only the world we're covering, but it's really the field of physical chemistry. We have A, B, and C that cover pretty much gas phase dynamics and kinetics and theory and spectroscopy, and then condensed phase systems and soft matter, and then nanomaterials in C. And we were covering such a broad range. And then letters covers all of them, but in the short communications. And we evolve with the field, and I think that's really important, that we listen to the community and we respond. And so we're always adding new sections or changing sections in response to what the field is doing. And we always want to stay ahead of the field, not just responding as well.
And that's a good point, responding to the community needs. And that's what we did for Journal of Physical Chemistry Letters, is we needed a fast way of communicating the best results. And when we started this journal, that's what we told to the authors, that give us your best paper, and we'll make sure that within 5 to 6 weeks, we'll put it on the web with page numbers. And it has been a very successful experiment, and we have been made a big stride in terms of impact and also reaching out to the community, and been a very successful thing.
Indeed, the time to publication, including page numbers, that we have for JPhys Chem Letters is the fastest of any journal in the field of physical chemistry. So, and the time to publication for other papers in Journal of Physical Chemistry A, B, and C is also competitive with the rest of the industry. I think this is a good service for our authors. The quality of the publications is extremely high level, and the recognition in the field is extremely good. So this is for physical chemistry publications.
So there are also other features we have introduced is perspective videos, and this offers the authors a chance to present the research or the highlights of the research in a short time, about 4 to 6 minutes. And the goal of this one is to have a more educational component, so that people who want to, in a high-level graduate school or even sometime undergraduates, can introduce a new area of research. And we have been very successful. It's been posted on the ACS website as well as the YouTube stream, so that we're getting a lot of exposure. And also we are now working with the ACS publications to have ACS Live Slides. That is a new feature which is unique to a scientific community, where the authors can give you audio and a brief slideshow presentation. So the readers or can get a glimpse what the authors are meant to say. Because sometimes in this fast world, there are so many papers coming out. Some people want to get a quick glance at what this is about. And we are excited that it will be launched very soon.